You are most at risk, not when you are poor. You are most at risk when life finally starts to feel comfortable. You moved into a better apartment. You drive a nicer car. Your phone is the latest model. Restaurants no longer make you hesitate. Vacations no longer feel like a luxury. You think this is stability. You think this is success. You think you have finally left survival behind. But the reality may be exactly the opposite. You are not more secure. You have merely wrapped risk in a more presentable package. Because what often destroys a person is not poverty, but the subtle trap of converting rising income into fixed obligations, trading freedom for lifestyle upgrades. The apartment is better, but the mortgage is heavier. The car is newer, but the monthly payment is tighter. Life looks more sophisticated, but the space to absorb shocks is shrinking. This is the hidden truth that most people miss. Comfort is not security. Comfort only tells you that you are not in pain today. Security tells you whether you can survive tomorrow's pressure. Comfort feels like control. Security actually is control. Most people confuse the two because comfort is visible. Security is invisible. Comfort shows up as lifestyle. Security shows up as reserves, optionality, assets, skills, liquidity, leverage, and time. Comfort impresses others. Security protects you when no one is watching. This is why many high-income individuals appear successful but are structurally fragile. They do not lack income, they lack margin. They do not lack ambition, they lack shock absorption. They do not lack nice things. They lack the ability to survive when one critical variable changes. A person can live in a luxury apartment and still be one bad month away from panic. A person can drive an expensive car and still be controlled by debt. A person can dine at high-end restaurants and still have no real freedom. A person can earn more than ever before, yet be more fragile than they were 5 years ago. Comfort can increase while security decreases. The mistake is simple. People treat lifestyle improvement as proof of stability. They assume that if life feels better, life must be safer. But life does not measure safety by how comfortable your routine feels. Life measures safety by how much pressure your system can absorb before it breaks. Most people build their lives around comfort first. A higher income becomes a better apartment. A better apartment becomes better furniture. Better furniture becomes a better car. A better car becomes better vacations. Better vacations become better restaurants. The lifestyle expands until the new income is fully occupied. And this feels natural. It feels like reward. It feels like finally living. But mechanically, something dangerous is happening. Every upgrade converts flexible income into fixed obligation. The apartment lease is fixed. The car payment is fixed. The school fee is fixed. Insurance is fixed. Subscription stacks are fixed. Credit card balances are fixed. Social expectations become fixed. Your image becomes fixed. At first, these obligations do not feel dangerous because income is still coming in. As long as the paycheck arrives, the system works. As long as business performs, the system works. As long as clients pay, the system works. But a system that only works under ideal conditions is not secure. It is merely undisturbed. Comfort asks, can I afford this right now? Security asks, can I survive if things go wrong? Comfort focuses on the monthly payment. Security focuses on total obligations. Most people never make this distinction because modern consumer systems are built to erase it. Everything is framed in terms of affordability, monthly installments, financing offers, subscription bundles, deferred payments, premium memberships. The question becomes not, how much does this cost? But, can I handle the payment? Once people think in terms of monthly payments only, they stop seeing the full system. They no longer ask whether a purchase strengthens or weakens them. They only ask whether it fits into this month's cash flow. This is how comfort quietly consumes security. A financially secure person may live below visible capacity. They may drive a normal car, live in a smaller apartment, keep older furniture, avoid unnecessary upgrades, and seem less impressive than their income suggests. But underneath, they are building a system with margin. Margin is the distance between obligations and capacity. The larger the margin, the more pressure you can absorb. The smaller the margin, the more fragile you become. Security is not created by income alone. It is created by the gap between income and dependency. If your income rises, but your dependency rises with it, you are not becoming safer. You are simply operating a larger machine with the same weak structure. Higher income often creates higher exposure. Bigger homes, bigger payments, better schools, bigger commitments, more expensive social circles, higher spending norms, more expensive habits, more costly maintenance. Comfort increases. Fragility increases too. A low-cost life can bend under pressure. A high-cost life can snap. This does not mean comfort is bad. Comfort is not the enemy. The problem arises when comfort is purchased before security is built. Comfort should be the result of strength, not the replacement for it. The correct order: build liquidity, reduce unnecessary fixed obligations, develop income resilience, increase useful assets, upgrade comfort slowly. Most people reverse the order. They upgrade comfort first and hope security will come later. But later rarely comes. Once a lifestyle becomes normal, reducing it feels like failure. The person becomes psychologically trapped by the comfort they once celebrated. The trap is not only financial, it is identity-based. When comfort becomes part of your identity, you stop evaluating it rationally. The car is no longer transportation, it is proof. The home is no longer shelter, it is status. The vacation is no longer rest, it is evidence that you are doing well. At that point, comfort is no longer serving you. You are serving it. This is why real security often feels boring. It does not give immediate emotional rewards. No one applauds 6 months of expenses saved. No one admires low fixed costs. No one sees the deals you did not take, the car you did not buy, or the furniture you did not upgrade. But when pressure comes, boring decisions become powerful. Security is built in quiet choices before the crisis. Comfort is judged in calm times. Security is proven in bad times. Consider the first example. A man earns a strong salary in a large city. From the outside, he appears successful. Modern apartment, premium car, good clothing, nice restaurants, 2 international vacations each year.
Friends see him as successful. Family sees him as responsible. He sees himself as finally beyond survival. Yet almost every dollar already has a destination. Rent, car payment, insurance, credit cards, school fees, travel, subscriptions, family obligations, taxes, a little savings, but not enough to change the structure of life. His life is comfortable, but he has almost no margin. Then the company restructures. Income stops. First month, uncomfortable. Second month, frightening. Third month, the system exposes the truth. All obligations remain. The apartment, the car, the credit cards, the school fees. The lifestyle does not shrink automatically. The comfort merely hid the fragility. Now consider the second example. A woman runs a small service business. Her income fluctuates. She lives modestly, drives a reliable used car, keeps fixed costs low, and avoids upgrading every income increase into lifestyle. Friends wonder why she does not enjoy life more. She understands revenue is not security. She maintains cash reserves. She nurtures multiple client relationships. She develops useful skills. She diversifies income. She knows which expenses are essential, which are optional.
Then the market slows. Clients delay or cancel payments. New leads are harder to close. She adjusts, cuts optional spending, uses reserves wisely, follows up on past contacts, negotiates terms, buys time. This is security. Not because bad things did not happen, but because bad things did not immediately destroy her. Security is not the person with the most comfortable lifestyle. Security is the person with the most room to maneuver. Room to maneuver is one of the most underrated forms of wealth. With margin, you can say no. With reserves, you can wait. With low fixed costs, you can adapt. With skills, you can rebuild. With multiple income streams, you are not owned by one source. Without needing to impress, you can make clean decisions. Comfort without security is dangerous. It reduces pain in the present while increasing dependency in the future. It gives softness where strength is needed. True strength earns comfort by building a solid base underneath. The base is liquidity, discipline, low debt, skills, optionality, adaptability. Before upgrading lifestyle, ask, if income stopped for 6 months, what breaks first? How many expenses are fixed? How much comfort is financed by debt? Am I buying freedom or pressure? Do I own assets or appearances? Can I reduce lifestyle quickly, or has identity become attached? Comfort tells you how life feels when everything is normal. Security tells you what remains when normal disappears. The world does not test your lifestyle in good months. It tests your structure in bad months. When that test comes, expensive symbols, applause, upgraded furniture, image, none of it protects you. Only structure protects you. Goal: do not confuse temporary ease with real strength. Comfort has value, but only after the foundation is strong. Otherwise, comfort is decoration on a weak bridge. Weak bridges fail not because they look bad. They fail because they cannot carry weight. Final lesson: comfort
is what you feel when life is easy. Security is what protects you when life is not. Do not measure life by how good it looks under perfect conditions. Measure it by how much pressure it can survive without collapsing.